Hi guys, and welcome to another movie pickups video. There's no games this week, unfortunately. I haven't managed to get any new games at all for my collection. But what we do have is some really good classic horror films. It is the month of Evil. The season of Evil will continue until the end of the month, until we hit Halloween, when the season of Evil concludes. And of course, with the film reviews that are going on as well, I will stick to very much horror-based films. So I'm adding a few more to my collection, a few classics. Obviously, you're going to make a start, and obviously because I've done Friday the 13th, we're going to start with, I actually got the sequels. So I've got Friday the 13th Part 2, which I didn't own before. I mentioned in the Friday the 13th video, which you can watch if I put an annotation for it right there. In that episode, I reviewed the first Friday the 13th, and we've got the second Part 2 and Part 3 Friday the 13th I picked up here for next to nothing, basically. I think it was about $12 at the local JB Hi-Fi, which is your standard sort of DVD film and games retailer in Australia. This Friday the 13th Part 2, which I've never seen, I will probably, because I really want to reuse the hockey mask again, probably end up doing a review of this. So Friday the 13th Part 2, I know nothing about it. I do know that it supplants the hockey mask as being, and Jason as being the killer this time round in this version. Friday the 13th Part 2, I don't know a lot about that either, so we'll see what that is. These are special edition, which basically means absolute bugger all to me, because I've never seen I've never seen it without the special edition, so to me it is just a normal film. But there's an almost film presented on Blu-ray, which I would assume is what the standard film they cut for the full Friday the 13th collection, which is the 12-disc version you get on eBay. I'll show another picture of it here, hopefully in this video. So those are the two Blu-rays I picked up. Along with those two Blu-ray films, I also picked up some DVDs. These were really cheap as well. These are about $8 each for these DVDs. So we've got House of Wax, which is, I picked up because I saw the angry video game nerd James Rolfe and his Monster Madness do a review of House of Wax, and I was intrigued, to say the least. All I know is from the review he did of it. It's a very short film, only 84 minutes long, but it's one of the very first uses of colour in a motion picture, and I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, 1933 that film was. So Vincent Price is in it. House of Wax. Then I got possibly one of the worst Stephen King films, or Stephen King, because Stephen King did a lot of 2 TV type films that would last like a Stephen King mini-series on the TV. Now, this particular one here, he did all sorts of ones. His most popular one is It, by the way. I don't know if you remember the clown. Again, I'll put a picture in the video here of the clown to show you what It is. But the Langoliers is one of his much more, how can we put this, not as well received mini TV series. So the Langoliers is based, it says here, it doesn't really matter, on 4 Past Midnight story of Stephen King's. It's very cheesy, very bad acting, very bad special CGI work that's in it. It's just an all-round not a great film. Also, I've been led to believe, I've never seen it personally. I've watched a review of, there's a guy called Doug Walker, who's the nostalgia critic, who's done a review of Stephen King's The Langoliers, and according to him, it's absolutely terrible. But that, to me, makes it a must-see film. We've got that one, which comes in this pointless cardboard stupid thing, so yeah, I want to get rid of those silly things. And that disappeared off the table. What else have we got? We have The other two DVDs I picked up for, I think they were about, I paid about $10, $6 each for these, $6 or $7 each for these. So, if you remember my first review, I talked a lot about Dracula. Now, this is the very first, I mentioned in the history section, Nosferatu. Now, I've managed to pick up a copy of Nosferatu. I know people are probably saying to me right now, oh, you can get that for free, it's part in public domain, you know, anybody can get a copy of that film. But I managed to track down a copy of the film because I was looking for something else on eBay, and this particular seller just happened to have Nosferatu as well as this other thing I was looking for. So I combined postage. I thought I'd pick it up. So Nosferatu, so on DVD, region-free disc, you know, straight away. It does say, for some strange, peculiar reason, I don't know if you can see that, it does actually say 5.1 surround, which for one of the earliest films to grace the silver screen, I think that's pretty impressive, don't you? I think that's a load of bollocks, but I would suspect it's in mono, to be perfectly honest with you. What I was after on the eBay auction when I got Nosferatu, when I discovered Nosferatu, was this. Now this is a Boris Karloff DVD triple collection. Now I was after a particular film on this collection, and you can't actually, it only shows you on the back, but the back, I don't know if you can actually see that, on the back of the box, it has The Black Cat, 1934, which is a good film, so I'm told. It's got The Raven, 1935, which is based on the Edgar Allan Poe Colin. You know, hark, hark goes the raven. And then it's got The Mummy, 1932. Now I already own The Mummy on the, and if you don't actually, I want to show this. If you don't own, if you love Universal horror films and you don't own this collection, you need to get it straight away. This is I got this a while ago and I thought I'd share it here in this collection video. This is the Universal Classic Monsters Essential Collection on Blu-ray, and this pack is beautiful. It contains all of the Universal films from Dracula to Frankenstein to The Mummy to Frankenstein, sorry, The Mummy, what else have we got in here? I'm babbling now. Lugosi, Frankenstein, what else have we got here? The Invisible Man, what else? The Bride of Frankenstein, which was the sequel to Frankenstein. The Wolfman, very important, with Lon Chaney Jr., what a great guy. Phantom the Opera, again, that was one of the very first colour films that was ever produced, or ever made. Creature from the Black Lagoon, which is one of those films which is weird. It's actually in 3D. It comes in 3D on the disc. So, great little booklet, and of course the collection here we've got, yep, Dracula, and they're all, the Blu-ray discs are all in these little, I'm sure there's countless videos showing this collection, but I thought I'd show it again. You know, Dracula, like that, Dracula, Frankenstein, The Mummy, The Invisible Man, Bride of Frankenstein, The Wolfman, Phantom the Opera, Creature from Black Lagoon, and yeah, you've got a nice little classic photo there of all of the Universal monsters. So I thought I'd show you that. I bought that a while ago. That came out, I think that came out the previous year actually. But if you are leading up to Halloween, coming up soon, this is a good set to get you started with horror. If you've never started watching horror films, I'd say one of the best places to start is this little collection here. So excellent. All right, that's it, guys. I'll catch you next time. Hopefully, I'll have some games to show off. I haven't picked up any games in a while, actually. In fact, I'll probably be selling most of the stuff I haven't been playing for a while. So yeah. All right, catch you next time. Thank you for watching. And as always, if you can please subscribe to the channel and like the video. That would be awesome. Thank you very much. See ya.